Alright guys, today I have a pretty interesting topic to talk about, and it's what is ruining ganks. If you really think about it, right? You all know what's ruining ganks? It's support builds. I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing worse than being in a gank, right? In like a 1v2. I'm really talking more around small ganks where you're like 2v2 or 2v3 against not those massive giant ganks. Those are always just going to be absolutely destroyed just because of the amount of BS that's going on there. There's no real way to save those ganks at this point in Deepwoken. But I'm talking about the smaller ganks where it's like it's 1v2, 1v3, or 2v3. I don't know how else to put it. It's the support builds. And here's why. Support builds can heal an insane amount of damage. If you just have a support build, right? In a 1v2 situation, you are unkillable. You literally cannot lose. If you are 1v2ing, right, a person, and you have a support build, you just cannot lose. If you lose with that, you'd have to be an actual freshie or an actual NPC in order to lose with the support build. The amount of healing output makes your opponent effectively have to do roughly 15 bars worth of your health in order to kill you. And even if they target the support, you can just hit them for free when they're trying to kill the support. So you will just kill them when they are trying to kill your support. Because the supports oftentimes have ridiculous mobility because there's no real downside for going support. It's not like it's a super intensive sort of build to make. All you need is like 90 charisma at some point, or 100 charisma, and you just get like audacity or something. It doesn't really matter. But supports are ridiculously strong. So I wanted to go over how I think they should be nerfed, right? Because supports right now, they're pretty much in a league of their own. You can't realistically be beating support builds. Beating someone with a support build in like a 2v1 or even like a 2v3. If they have more players than you and they have a support build, just forget about winning that. That is bad game design. In ganks in like verse 1 and early verse 2, you could win. You could theoretically win even if they had a support build, because they had no way of healing other than campfires, and campfires can easily be negated by like just breaking them. There's no way to really counteract a support's healing other than all the dead gods, which is a heavy requirement that only procs on M1s. So there's still going to be times if they're good at parrying at all, or they just hold block, all the dead gods is not going to be applying, and they're just going to be getting their full heals. That, or they just run away like for a bit, and then boom, they get their heals. There's also live all, which that's an entirely separate problem. Vow Mastery should be buffed, but they should remove live all. They should buff damage. They should add a couple more commands. I don't really know. Maybe something that helps regen ether or something in replacement for live all. But live all is a terrible command. And you might be saying, well, that nerfs charisma too much. No, high charisma is already great. Vow Mastery getting nerfed. Vow Mastery is still something you pick with high charisma. High charisma is just still really good. High charisma is amazing. You got the taunt block break talents. You have all that cult of personality. It's not dead. Support builds are a problem with this game. Healing bars upon bars of HP for basically zero cost. And with the addition of that new time rewind thing, you can also add Sacred Field, Corrupted Sacred Field to that, or Corrupted Run It Back, which is always going to be on because you have that time rewind that for some reason lowers your build cooldown. My suggestions are as follows. For one, remove the heal from Link Strider. Just overall remove it. Replace it instead, right? That might sound crazy. Well, the oath's gonna be dead. Well, make it more of a oath that is centered around debuffing your opponents and buffing your allies. Not healing them, buffing them. Giving them an increase in defense, increase in attack. Your enemies, a decrease in defense, a decrease in attack. That is still gonna be really useful. It's not gonna be the stupid ability to heal your opponents or heal your teammates from the brink of death and then just annoyingly leech health. Just remove that function entirely. Remove the healing and leeching and well, maybe leeching, but don't make it so it gives you back health. That shouldn't be how it works at all. There should be no health involved with the oath. Also, nerf down Blindseer's Mind Soothe. Make it do something else. Make it restore ether. Make it do something else. Just make it so it doesn't heal. Just remove those sources of healing that come from the outside, aside from resting at a campfire. Bloodless gems are fine because you actively have to do something. Link Strider is just passive healing. It's bad for the game. It makes ganks really stale. Nobody really dies if they have a support. It also means that it's more build versus build than anything. Because in order to kill someone with a Link Strider support, you have to do some insane damage, and their support has to be incompetent. Those are the two things that need to happen. For one, your opponent has to be pretty bad and has to be hit by like a stupid overpowered damage combo that wipes them off the face of the planet. But I'm under the thing that 2v1s should be winnable if you're better than your opponents, right? If you're better than your opponents, you should be able to win those 2v1s. If they have a support build and you don't, it's just not possible. That's why reworking Link Strider and reworking how healing other people works in this game, extremely beneficial. I think that is the number one problem I've had while ganking people, right? I do a lot of ganking. I do a ton of ganking. And the number one thing that I hate is seeing a Link Strider connect to someone. They can be 0% HP. They can be 10%. And then the next instant, they're at 45. Where'd the health come from? Well, the Link Strider. It's not a 1-to-1. Just in general, Link Strider is poor game design because you have a build that incentivizes 2v1ing your opponents or having more people than your opponents. So I just think nerfing them by removing their heals and changing it from healing to buffing and debuffing. Just so much better. It would make ganks way less tedious. It'd take way less time for kills to happen because, you know, they don't have passive insane health regen from their supports. Anyway, I'd also like to bring in the Valve mastery, right? Live, it's a bad game design. The new Vortex medallion makes Liv's cooldown like 6 minutes, which might seem like a lot at first, but it's really not. It's obnoxious. It is really bad. I don't know why I haven't seen more people talking about this. Having support builds slows down gameplay in general. And I know because I had a support build and I was playing with a support build. It is so dumb because there's fights that you should lose because you're outnumbered or because you made stupid decisions and you took a bunch of damage, right? And then you get lived and all of those mistakes go out the window because a Link Strider used its cooldown on you. Now they have to do another 5 bars of your health. It is simply bad game design, and I'd really love to hear your guys' opinion on it. I personally think that Link Strider, removing the healing and changing it from healing to buffs and debuffs would be a good idea. Same with Blindseer, changing that from a, flat heal to a flat buff would be insane. Like, maybe not a damage buff, maybe a high defense buff or something along those lines, where it's still giving you the resistance, but it's not just rebuffing your health. You can't just bring someone from 1 HP to full in like 3 seconds with a Vortex Echo. It's just not a very good just option. I don't really know how to put it. It's just bad. It's just bad game design. And I thank you guys for listening to this. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for 5K, actually. I really wanted to thank you guys for that. And if you have any other options or any other ideas or whatever for Link Strider, I'd love to hear them down in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions on the healing in this game. I think that it's really overtuned. And same with Salt Chemist pots. I didn't really touch on those, but Salt Chemist has been nerfed a bunch of times because of that insane healing. I think it's kind of at a good state now where it's not as broken. You can easily negate it with all the dead gods and stuff. And it actually, stops if you have it with all the dead gods. But that is just something that's kind of already been worked on. I think the Link Strider needs nerfs. Thank you guys for watching. What is he on? Is Frost on? Chat. Probably, but I can't be bothered to ask him. I could, but But let's see. How many are down here? Because it's probably gonna be like 10, and then I'm gonna get swarmed and die. Because, you know, 10 people is not exactly a winnable number. Bro, how many Freshy Destructions are there? Oh, wait, they're actually fighting. So, people are actually fighting them. Oh, you're getting jumped by the Wraithclaw guy. Oh, hello. Unsurprising assassination build. Oh, you have a support. Oh, I forgot. My mistake. You clearly need the support because you're terrible. Deepwoken MFs try not to have a support build challenge. Bro, come on. Dumb idiot, bro.
Find an opening.
Bro, now we're running? Are you serious? Like, bro, come on. Lock in. Oh, wait, you need the support to bail you out, right? You need the support to bail you out, right? You need the support to bail you out, right? Oh my gosh, what a mutt. What a mutt. Alright, come here. Oh, wait, did you actually still die? You are terrible, bro. Where are these guys? Bro, they're so bad. Average Freshy Destruction, bro. Best Freshy Destruction player. Guys, spin. We need 20 people. Oh, I sent the support off a cliff. Oh, your support is off a cliff. Come on, bro. I would have ran if that didn't work. But because your support is no longer here, you are as vulnerable as like actual fodder, bro. Imagine being an officer in that guild, bro. Like
officer at anyone. I feel like that might be more fair.
Like.
Can't make all.
Bro, like, you're genuinely terrible, bro. 5 bars. Actually, without the support, you're nothing. Absolutely nothing without the support. Are you that guy who got 5 bar by me earlier? Just now? Wait, no way. You're that 5 bar. Oh, where did this one come from? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. It wouldn't be a Freshy Destruction gank without 4 people on one. Once. Oh, okay, never mind. I can't expect that from you guys. Yeah, well, actually, my YouTube audience does care, so I'm pretty sure this will be pretty entertaining for them.